I keep the lights on when I leave, just in case you wanna see me. Come over, I'm on one. Not sober, I'm on one. Get closer, I'm on one. I face 2 shots in a blunt, then I text you like what's up. I know we said that we was done, but I can never get enough. I hate when push come to shove, because I know you like it rough. You pull up and joy that I bought, that drip like someone get a mop. That drip, you know she got that ooh. Oh wait, no, you fucking thought. That's at a million a minute. She love that feeling when I finish. She ride my stick like it is Quidditch. She tell me she can never quit it. I have my demons do my bidding. I keep my angels in the outfit, so when I swing I never miss. Make one get mixed and it's a hit. She tell me, baby, you the shit. Oh, when X come give me a kiss. She at my door with a tree. I pray my ass don't get shredded.
Should I hit the knock knock or should I hit the bell? Should I hit the landline or should I hit the cell? Oh well, it's lights off when I get there. Drunk off of this liquor, straight shots, no mixer. Potions, elixir, can't make me miss her, no way. Can't make me miss her, no way. Can't make me miss her, no way. Can't make me miss her, no way.
I keep the lights on when I leave, just in case you wanna see me. Come over, I'm on one. Not sober, I'm on one. Get closer, I'm on one. I keep the lights on when I leave, just in case you wanna see me. Come over, I'm on one. Not sober, I'm on one. Get closer, I'm on one. Yeah. I keep the lights on when I leave, just in case you wanna see me. Come over, I'm on one. Not sober, I'm on one. Get closer, I'm on one. I face 2 shots in a blunt, then I text you like what's up. I know we said that we was done, but I can never get enough. I hate when push come to shove, because I know you like it rough. You pull up and joy that I bought, that drip like someone get a mop. That drip, you know she got that ooh. Oh wait, no, you fucking thought. That's at a million a minute. She love that feeling when I finish. She ride my stick like it is Quidditch. She tell me she can never quit it. I have my demons do my bidding. I keep my angels in the outfit, so when I swing I never miss. Make one get mixed and it's a hit. She tell me, baby, you the shit. Oh, when X come give me a kiss. She at my door with a tree. I pray my ass don't get shredded.
Should I hit the knock knock or should I hit the bell? Should I hit the landline or should I hit the cell? Oh well, it's lights off when I get there. Drunk off of this liquor, straight shots, no mixer. Potions, elixir, can't make me miss her, no way. Can't make me miss her, no way. Can't make me miss her, no way. Can't make me miss her, no way.
I keep the lights on when I leave, just in case you wanna see me. Come over, I'm on one. Not sober.
Makes the great catch a bit. What an effort.
I'm over, I'm on one. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's 6:18. Currently 9:05 Mountain Standard Time here in Roswell, New Mexico. This is the Speaking Out Loud crew. to my right, my buddy here, the one and only at John Borba, or at John _Borba.
A_Borba.
There we go. All right, so right now we got the Utah-LA Clippers game, so join us, have a drink with us. We got a little Rona. Not that Rona, but this Rona. We got 5 minutes and 25 seconds in the game, so if you're ahead of us, don't be an asshole and don't ruin it for us. But at the same time, it's okay to be an asshole and ruin it for us. If you'd like, shoot us in the comments. If you want to join the show, hit us with the comment. I'll send you the link, and you can jump on, give us your take on whatever it is that we're talking about at that exact time. Or if you want to go back and relay a certain message you want to talk about, go ahead. Hit it in the comments. We'll put it on the screen, and we'll get it rolling. So let's go ahead and get the chatter going on today, man. We're going to go ahead and start with the obvious. The Madden cover just recently got released. You got Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, most would say the GOAT and the GOAT, the big GOAT, the young GOAT, the old GOAT, low GOAT, however you want to put it. These boys are bad. Am I right or am I wrong there, JP?
You're right.
So how do you feel about it? You're a big Madden guy. I'm not that huge of a Madden guy, but
I've kind of fallen off the past few years.
Oh, wait, before you go there, we only got 4 right now, but it's all good. So cheers to you guys watching. Cheers to my buddy
Cheers
here,
to our
JP.
viewers.
I do have a mad bet going on right now. I got a 2-leg parlay. I'm on the second leg of the parlay here. On my first bet, I had Philly covering at -2.5. They did cover. I had that one straight up, and I also had it parlayed with the Utah Clippers game, which is right now. And this is just straight money line at -1. It was set at -125. But if I hit, I bet 50 for both games, so my winnings is going to be about 104. So let's keep an eye on that. I'm going to get nervous here coming towards the end because to me it's big money betting wise. You know what I mean? $100.
Yeah.
Why not? Keep it coming. All right, but JB, let's go. Madden, the Madden game, the cover. Talk about the cover, and then let's talk about the game itself. Was there anything that was added and whatnot?
Cover wise, I think it's kind of lazy to put 2 guys that were just recently on the cover. Yeah, it could be MVP edition. Where's Aaron Rodgers? Why isn't he on it?
Hey,
that's what it's called. That's the MVP edition, and you don't have the MVP on there. Or Derrick Henry, 2 guys that could easily – a guy that could have easily been MVP last year or whatever, besides Aaron Rodgers. But other than that, it is what it is. It is what it is. Madden's kind of – it's one of those games that's fallen off the past few years. I feel like it's just poorly made. It's poorly made game, and there's nothing to compete with it. So
is this like a situation where there is no competition with it whatsoever? Huh? So is this a situation where Renee? No, actually, this is our first or second one.
This is my first.
Yeah, I'm
at the bottom.
We're not trying to get too wild, but we're trying to have a drink with you guys. But anyways, you guys are gonna be able to tell if we get on one though.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. But here we go. So my question was gonna be, JB, is this a situation where you've gotten worse at the game and people are better than you, and it's a sense of frustration because of that, or is this an actual legitimacy?
I don't put time into the game. I can't win a game on Madden. That's why Madden has overall gotten worse in the past 5 since about since Madden 25. Madden 25 was the last good game. Since then, with the new gen, which is now the old gen, that's when the production started falling off as a company wise and everything like that. The game's not fun. It's broken in so many areas. So that's
JB, if I remember correctly, and I don't mean to ambush you here, but you and Earl had a game one time, right? And Earl thinks he's a stud at Madden, thinks he could be absolutely anybody.
That was at my prime.
JB also thinks he could be absolutely anybody. My boy Earl's actually playing Madden right now as we speak. But so the way you beat him, it was kind of these little glitch the game coming off the edge, right?
I had a guy in motion. All I did was I just thought to play the game.
Are we going to share this?
No, I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing anything.
Let's share the tactic.
It's not in the game no more.
Well, okay, so it's not in the game.
I just knew how to set up. When you play the game, you learn how to set up certain things. So I set up A gap blitzes, set up wide receivers going, just little things that help you win. That's what competitive Madden players do.
No, yeah. I'm not calling you a cheater. But
No, yeah.
Is it fair to say that they're legitimately like small glitches in the game that you take
It's not that
advantage
they're
of?
glitches. It's just the way the game's made. Yeah, like
So like, why does the game suck?
the game sucks now. Everything's animation based. There's not good offensive line blocking. There's too many things wrong with the game. Like the edge rushers are overpowered. Animations ruin the game.
Well, why do animations ruin the game? Though?
Because it
seems like that's
say you're having a jump ball, it goes straight to an animation. I don't want to see an OBJ like an average receiver shouldn't be making one-handed OBJ catches, over the shoulder.
Oh,
and it's animations like that ruin the game.
So it's like bringing in street ball.
Here's a big thing with Madden. I don't know. We're gonna get.
Go ahead. Let's go.
Back in the day, it was all about having the best user skill. Like I play defense. I know how to jump, bait routes, bait the quarterback into throwing a bad pass, throwing an interception, or playing the ball better than my opponent. Like you click on to safety. You get better position than the wide receiver, and you pick off the ball or knock it down. If I was to do that in today's Madden, it would go straight into a 2-person animation where you don't know what's going to happen. Either you're going to catch it, the opponent's going to catch it. You don't know what's going to happen.
And that's when you got to like X.
No, even that. You'll get sucked into an animation. Like it'll be just like a stupid animation where two guys are fighting for the ball. Like it's. I want my own animation. Because I'm in position, and then my opponent should get his own animation because he's in his own position. I don't know. Don't get me started on this.
What we said.
Yeah, I'm telling you, animations. The game is too animation based when it comes to tackling. When it comes to there's so many little things wrong with the game that need to be fixed, and they're not going to get fixed until Madden sees some type of competition. EA sees some type of competition from another brand, maybe 2K or something. But other than that, that's my Madden rant. Game's awful.
So it's not play me now, Borba. That's a call out from Kevin, huh?
All right.
Do you
actually? I uninstalled it. I don't have Madden installed anymore on my.
But console. Kevin has it installed, so that's almost like an invitation.
No,
Kevin
I'm not
saying come on.
Because Kevin plays. Kevin plays like on casual mode.
Come on,
Kevin, you play arcade mode. I'm trying to play real football.
Is that really what's going on though?
I think he beat me one time. I was really drunk. It was a few years ago.
Oh, so but. Was Kevin drunk?
Yeah, he was drunk. I wasn't focused.
Kevin, I feel like Kevin, I feel like this is something we got to set up here because the last time I seen JB play, man, the dude was a stud.
I won that tournament.
And
remember?
And I've seen Kevin. I've seen Kevin always talking shit to people on Facebook about how he's better than them and so on and so forth, and he spends a lot of time on it. So like. Is there a wager that we're coming on here? Hey, Cheech, I'm reading your comment now, and I'm about to get to you here in just a second, but we're still on the Madden thing because we're going to get to the Suns and the Nuggets about what happened there here in just a bit. But if you want to come on, I'll send you a message. Just tell me.
Anybody want to come on?
Want to come on?
We'll send you the link.
Yeah. So set it up. Let's go.
All right.
Should we have a friendly wager here?
Yeah. I'll wager.
No money. Let's just keep it.
I haven't touched Madden in like 7 months.
Don't start with the fucking excuses, dude. Come on. You're this guy already. He's like, I got to go wipe down my Xbox. So, Kevin, I'm assuming he probably plays on Xbox, yeah?
Yeah, and when I play on PlayStation, X, I throw X and A get me confused. Like, the receiver icons? I can't do that.
Wait, so JB, all I hear is like you like coming up with excuses.
All right, I'll still win.
Like, help me out here. So, like, when we're talking about a friendly wager with you and Kevin, like, what's your
message?
Gotta
wait for the new game.
No, hold on. So, like, what's your message to Kevin here? Like, the way he's coming at you, set it up! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
All right, we can set it up.
Say, come on.
We'll set it up.
What do you
got to
say? You're just gonna sit here
when the new game drops. First week, the new game drops.
But we're just gonna act.
Game.
We're just gonna act like he didn't just. Like he didn't just call you out like that.
Yeah, he called me out. I'm not backing down from it.
So what do you want Kevin to do if you win? Let's set up the wager, man. Like come off the top of the dome. What's something you want to see Kevin do? I mean, I think Kevin likes the Minnesota Vikings just a tad bit. Should Kevin come on the show with the Minnesota Vikings jersey for week 1, maybe week 2, maybe week 3, or at some point? Because Kevin, shout out to Kevin because he is in the healthcare department. So shout out to my dude out there hustling, doing his damn thing. Kev, what's up, man? Hit us in the comments. Let us know what type of wager you're interested in. Should we set up a type of jersey that you come on the show with?
Or yes, I could do the same thing.
Easy W, PS4, brother. But I'll play whatever. Damn, that's confident.
Okay,
that means like I'll whoop your ass in whatever you want. Inside, outside, it's hot, it's cold. It doesn't really matter. At your house, my house, the Wi-Fi sucks. I'm still gonna smack that ass. That's
all right. Let's wait. Let's just wait for the new game to drop.
That's it. That's the.
I'll wear a jersey if I lose.
Borba can never promote anything. A fight, fucking video game fight.
What, you want us to have? Fight. You want us to have weigh-ins and a standoff too, or what?
I mean, we could. We could set it up. This could be set up, but it's got to be legit. I got a luck jersey for my man Borba.
All right, that's fine.
Damn, but that means Borba's gonna retire from the show. I don't know if we can.
No. No.
Borba's gonna retire last minute, just like Andrew Luck. Like week 1, you're just gonna go, nah, not doing the show. That's what I mean. That's what happens if you wear an Andrew Luck jersey. But is that a good deal?
That's a good deal.
But Kevin, are you willing to come on the show? If Borba actually shows up this time?
I will.
Because this was a situation that happened. Kevin did show up, and you weren't here. My guy was a little nervous. It had me nervous. I was sweating. You remember that bar was fucking hot.
Yeah.
We were sweating a little bit. But my dude Kevin pulled it off, man. We had a hell of a conversation. It was a fun day. So let's set up the bet. We're gonna have a weigh-in. I think we should. Have not a weigh-in, but a standoff. Let's do a fucking standoff. You and Kevin get buck wild. Kevin, let's set that up. So we're gonna get with you here in a bit. Cheech is gonna join us to talk some.
It's gonna be promoted.
Yep, Cheech is gonna come on here in a bit, so we could talk Nuggets and Suns, which is a series that recently ended in a sweep. We brought the brooms out, as you saw on SOL Speaking Out Loud Instagram page. It was a sweep. It was something that wasn't really expected, but it was almost expected if you really dug down and looked at that Nuggets team. I think what we saw from the Denver Nuggets was just something as simple as the fact that you guys were missing the real MVP on that team in Jamal Murray himself, the Canadian, the guy from the North, Drake's little brother, as some would say.
We need another guy. Wouldn't. We need another threat on the field, on the court. We need to have another threat.
Let me ask you this, JB. I don't know if you remember the last time we did the show, because we are lacking a little bit of consistency until football starts. I definitely understand that. But last on the show, I did tell you Michael Porter Jr. will no longer be a part of the Denver Nuggets after this series. They're going to use him to trade to get something. You suggested Bradley Beal. But do you feel like I'm correct there as far as Michael Porter Jr. not being with the Denver Nuggets anymore?
I think his value is really high still. So I think you could trade him. You could put him, Aaron Gordon, maybe Will Barton, maybe a first-round draft pick into a trade package for a superstar, 100%.
And who are we looking for exactly when it comes to a superstar?
Someone that can score the ball.
Is that just play some defense? Kind of put you on the spot there, huh?
Yeah. I've been saying Bradley Beal. I know Washington's going to go through a rebuild this offseason. They're looking to maybe ship out Russ, and why not ship out Bradley Beal for the right.
Russ wouldn't be the answer though.
No, I'm not saying I don't want Russell. No, I'm just saying that they're going to rebuild their organization. So why not? They're already looking to ship out Russ. Why not ship out Bradley Beal too? Get a first-round pick and some quality players. Get a young Michael Porter. I don't know. You could do that. There's a lot. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it, but
would you be interested in like someone like John Wall? Right here to my left, I got my brother-in-law Dominic Brella, big Houston fan, Houston Rockets fan here. Dom, you were telling me earlier about how Houston's in a rebuilding stage. You got to assume that, or you got to hope that they're going to win the lottery coming up to get the first-round pick. And the first-round pick is more than likely going to be that old bad boy out there in Oklahoma State. Guns up. Oh, that's the wrrong one. That's Texas Tech. Oh, Earl's going to hate me for that one, huh? What the fuck? Go Pokes, right? Kate Cunningham. How do you think, like, would you guys be interested in someone like Michael Porter Jr.? And would you be interested – I'll let you go first here.
I don't think no. That's there's too much.
Obviously,
value.
there would be a bigger package.
There's more
coming with.
value in Michael Porter Jr. and a first-round pick than giving away an elderly, like an old John Wall that's injury prone. You know, he's hurt.
Especially that they got Jamal Murray over there already too.
Yeah, I think we need more of a shooting guard or a small forward, a 2 or a 3 that can score the ball, like score off the dribble, score whenever he wants. Michael Porter Jr., he can be that guy, but he plays too inconsistent. He relies too much on a jump shot that's not always there, and he has no defense. He's a liability on defense.
He really is.
Big liability.
Big liability.
Yeah.
So, anyways, okay. So that awful suggestion here. But while we're on Houston, what do you just as a Houston Rockets fan, like, God damn it, Houston's just going through it, huh?
Yeah,
it started with the Houston Astros just being completely fucking cheaters up the ass, and it seems like Altuve is actually a pretty good player. He's not just a cheater; he's actually pretty good, even with and without what they were using there in the MLB. But honestly, the MLB needed that type of action. They needed some type of hype or just some type of interest from the public to keep the MLB alive. And I don't know if I'm just being a baseball hater because I'm really just a playoff baseball fan. I really don't engage with baseball until it comes to the playoffs. And even then, I'm not even going to sit here and say that I understand the way the playoffs are because they seem to change every fucking year. I mean, they go like – honestly, I'm not even going to – I think they have like a play-in game, kind of similar to the NBA now. Obviously, they come up with it first because they were doing it first. And then they do like a best of 3 and then a best of 5, and then the World Series like best of 7. I think that's how it goes. I'm not 100% sure. But
I don't think there's a play-in.
Yeah, no, I think they added that. It's like a wild card game, which is kind of cool because it's win or lose. At the end of the day, what's going to interest you the most is when a game is on the line. Yeah. When we watch on a Tuesday and it's like that's what's tough about the NBA because the best team is always going to win. There's never really going to be an upset unless a big injury occurs, just like we've been seeing today. But with the Houston Rockets, you still got the Texans going through whatever they're going through with Deshaun Watson, and I hope that case gets handled. But like, is there any optimism? Are you guys excited for next year, or are you only going to be excited if you guys land someone like a Cade Cunningham?
Yeah, it's only. I don't think it's exciting if we land someone like Cade Cunningham because if we don't, we need someone to control the offense to really create something. Yeah, to move the ball around. And even if y'all don't get one,
you need to put pieces around.
That dude from Gonzaga is a bad. That's a bad boy too.
What's his name? Is it Jalen? Is it Jalen Suggs or Green? From Gonzaga.
I think it's Suggs.
Suggs, yeah.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure Suggs or Cade Cunningham. It's the only two players that will fit perfect for us right now.
Yeah, two bad boys over there.
Those are the only two players that can fit perfect for us at the moment.
Oh, shout out that poverty franchise and Boston Celtics. That's actually a good topic. Let's talk about the Boston Celtics. I actually think it was smart for them to get Kemba out of there. Yep. It was kind of obvious that, it wasn't working. It wasn't working with Kyrie. And to be honest, what Boston needs is someone to be able to facilitate that offense. It would have been good if Boston would have went after someone like Rajon Rondo to bring in that veteran presence and to facilitate the offense because you have two scores in Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And then now,
do you think they're going to get rid of them?
No, think so? Core. I think the problem is the point guard.
I think they get rid of one of them.
Nah,
they can't. I wouldn't.
Not yet. Not next year.
Maybe not yet.
Not next year because that core is good. It's just a matter of bringing in someone that can actually facilitate the offense. And then not only that, but Jason Tatum, man, I love you. I love Duke. I love where you came from. Your kid is cute as hell. But here's the thing: how many times do we have to do a goddamn step back? Like I've been saying this since last year. Whenever the game's on the line, you already kind of know what Jason Tatum's going to do. It's going to be dribble, 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 step back. It's like almost a James Harden imitation, but you're right-handed. I hate it because it always ends up being a fadeaway. There's no way that you're going to be – like when you're that size, I think he's what, like 6'8", somewhere around there? He's a big dude. 6'7". When you're that big and someone smaller guarding you, like get big. That's what's frustrating about the NBA is all these guys are so – their mindset is –
by the jump shot.
Yeah.
The jump shot has taken over the NBA, and it's ruining guys like Michael Porter Jr., who's 6'10", a freak, who was like the second tallest guy on the court, and you just – settling for jump shots when your jump shot's not hitting. When you're inconsistent, if you need to get on a roll, you need to drive the ball, build some confidence, and then you can start taking shots. But a lot of players are stuck. Like, they're just stuck in their ways. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
To Easy's point, he's agreeing with you saying that they need to blow it up. I don't think so. And the whole thing with Brad Stevens was a good coach. I mean,
he was good.
His first couple of years took him to the Eastern Conference Finals, almost got to the finals. Yeah, the problem was started with Kyrie. You gotta be kidding me if you don't think Kyrie's a problem. Like, I mean, outside of being in the NBA Finals with LeBron James, I mean, it took a while for them to even get there. You saw when he got hurt in Boston, they succeeded. Should they have let go of Torrey Rozier? Probably not, because that was probably their answer. Rozier seemed to be able to facilitate that offense. Don't blow it up just yet, especially if you're bringing Al Horford back. That adds some center presence, some big man presence is what they need. But here's the – yo, Renee, drink. Yeah, we are. We sure are. I didn't go buy drinks, so I'm drinking my ladies' drink, but these are actually kind of good now.
Yeah,
they kind
of like a little popsicle.
They kind of it's a little much, but we're drinking tangerine. Borba's here, so we're trying to keep our calorie intake a little bit lower. Y'all can't tell off of me, my thick ass, but you kind of thick. You good thick. I'm like fat thick. But with the Boston Celtics, I'm not going to be surprised if we see them as contenders next year. Expect them to make some big moves here going into the offseason. But as you're saying with the jump shot, I mean, we're seeing it right now with the 76ers. That team is so big compared to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And they could just beat these guys up in the post.
Yeah.
Every possession. And they don't, because they want to settle for all these jump shots. And all these guys are shooters. And it can't get any more annoying whenever you're having a 2-on-1 break and then one guy pulls up for the three. Like, unless you're Steph Curry or Damian Lillard or Trae Young, let's relax a little bit. Or Devin Booker. Like, let's fucking relax. Even if you're them, though, take the 2-on-1. God damn it. Let's go out there and let's go out there and just go win a game. You see these guys blowing big leads like the 76ers because they're pulling up for every J they got. Milwaukee Bucks also had a lead, and then they blow it twice. They continue to do. They almost blew it yesterday. Kevin Durant almost gave it to their ass. And it's because of that. They get away from this aggression. So it's probably the most annoying thing of all time with the NBA right now. I love the NBA, but at the same time, it's like, come on.
It's just one of those leagues. I don't know.
You got to be an idiot if you didn't think the goddamn Utah Jazz were going to come out and win this goddamn game today. And I hope I don't jinx it because I think I just did. But, man, they're up 72-50. You had to expect that.
Yeah, without a Kawhi. Without a Kawhi.
Statistics tell you, and I don't know what the exact stats are, but the majority of the time when a team loses a major player, that team comes out with heart the next game.
All right, let me ask you this.
And then the next game after that is typically a huge drop-off, which is exactly what we saw in Brooklyn yesterday, and we're seeing here again today.
Let me ask you this. Kimba's in OKC. Do you think he can be an asset for the Lakers?
Kimba?
Do you think the Lakers make a push for Kimba?
I mean, I think Kimba still has like 3 years on that contract. I don't know that the Lakers could afford. I see. The only thing is, I don't really understand the salary cap.
They're going to get rid of Kuzma.
Yeah, but Kuzma's still on a rookie contract.
They're going to get rid of KCP.
KCP's like on a 1-year deal.
They're going to get rid of, I don't know.
Hey, Cheech, how about you join the fucking show? I sent you the link.
I think, why not make a push for a point guard, a serviceable point guard?
Shout out to Bora for graduating. Hey, shout out! Let's go.
Hey.
How was that, man?
Thanks, Skyler. Appreciate that.
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick before we get to the NBA.
We really are on the NBA.
Fuck, it's not working. But shout out to you, JB. What's up? Tell everybody what you graduated from. What you're looking forward to.
So I went to through a 2-year program, occupational therapy assistant. Graduated this past May, and then I'm pretty much just gonna start studying for my boards, pass that, and become certified and find a good job. I don't know if it'll be here or out of town. We'll see. Whatever provides the best opportunity for me. So I'm just looking forward to that for this next half of the year. We'll see where it goes from there. So
Are you excited?
It,
I mean, are you excited about it? Like,
yeah, I'm excited.
You seem a little down about it. Like,
no. I'm excited. It's just like
energy, huh?
It's just I know the job. Like, I got to graduate. Like, yeah, cool. Like, I'm excited about that. Now it's, I'm just getting started, so I got to get my feet wet.
Hey.
I gotta start making some moves. So the best is still yet to come. Yep.
And so shout out to Borba. Appreciate you there, Skylar. And shout out to Skylar also, man. One of my homies from back in the day doing his thing. Started his own business, Blackout Tinting. Go check that out. The guy comes to Roswell all the time, lives out in Texas, but still comes out all the time here. So if you need something, that's where it's at. Yeah. And also, while we're here, man, 709-045 Clothing. My boy Izaú Sanchez out there in Hereford, Texas. Go buy some gear from my guy. He's got what you want. If you're in Hereford, that's where all the gear is. But all right, here we go. So Cheech is gonna come on in just a few. But JB, JB.
Yes, sir.
What happened? What the fuck happened to the Nuggets though? Like, there was a whole lot of confidence. We still have a bet here between the two. We're trying to figure out what Borba should have to do, which will be on the next show. But if you guys can help us out, what's something you guys want to see Borba do?
I lost.
Yeah.
So you guys got to help Cheech come up with some type of bet that I have to do, either on the show or something like that. And we'll do that. But talking about the Nuggets and their 4-0 sweep that the Suns handed to us, there was just Suns played it perfectly. They had a perfect game plan coming into the series. They know there's no Jamal Murray. Who's the next guy up besides Jokic? Who's the next scorer? Who's going to be the next guy to create pressure on that defense? So what do? They take Michael Porter away. Like, they just take him out of the game, completely out of the game.
Baby, this fucking guy. I was like, what is he doing?
And that's what we
some trash.
Hey, that's what we deserve.
Hey.
Is that a Nuggets jersey?
I found some trash.
Let's go.
Oh my God, that's a Murray jersey. Don't hate on the man. He wasn't even in the series. He wasn't even in the series.
I found some trash.
Was that a torn ACL?
I had to sweep it up. I had to sweep it up.
Oh
was that a torn ACL I just saw?
Hey, look, I love Jamal, but let's talk.
Let's
talk.
Cheech. All right. So I said this was absolutely not going to be a sweep, but I did say the Suns were going to win. I thought the Suns were going to win 6. Obviously, they showed us differently. First of all,
6 or 7 too, honestly. But
oh my God,
his fucking phone dies or something.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought it was a good.
It wasn't good.
The downfall. No, it was not a good series. The downfall to the entire series was the pick and roll offense, and that's going to be. It's going to be hard for the Jazz or the Clippers to guard the pick and roll with Chris Paul. I mean, Nuggets just played it literally the worst way you could play it. We're setting high pick and roll screens. Suns are setting high pick and roll screens, and we're going over them. We're going over them. That's not how we need to play. Chris Paul's not going to beat you with a three-pointer. And we just played the pick and roll. We had awful pick and roll defense. And Chris Paul, he's one of the best point guards we've ever seen. He's just going to take advantage of that in the entire game. And if you wanted to play a pick and roll defense worse, I don't think you could. Nuggets literally played the worst pick and roll defense I've ever seen in my life. So that was
smart. The Suns are smart, and they went after Michael Porter. Whoever Michael Porter
they went. Yep.
Set the pick.
Got everybody that can score a ball.
He was backing up.
But also,
his toe between his legs.
Also, even when Aaron Gordon was maybe sometimes on CP3, or Will Barton was on CP3, or Monte Morris was on CP3, they're setting high pick and roll screens, like almost at the freaking logo, and we're still fighting over the top of the screen. Like, at some point, when does common sense come into a professional basketball player's mind that maybe I shouldn't go over the screen if it's set 30 feet out from the basket? Should I go under it? Like, when should I go under the screen?
I think they wanted to go home.
That's not his game. He's not a three-point shooter like that.
I think they wanted to go to Cabo.
Yeah, they just wanted the season to be over with.
All right, here's the reality though. Obviously, if Jamal Murray's in there, this is a completely different.
Oh, it
series.
goes 7.
Yeah, 100%. So I don't want to like over exaggerate on how great the Suns are here, because let's not forget the team is still
It was
young.
really
But
we
can make a
made
run.
the Suns. We made Chris Paul look like the second coming of Steph Curry.
No, I don't think that.
At times,
I think
yes,
I
the way
think,
he
I think Chris
dissected.
Paul.
No,
Awful
Chris Paul just
defense.
tapped back into when he was in a New Orleans jersey.
Yeah,
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong here though. Does Jamal Murray have that type of defensive presence to have been able to really affect the team, like defensively? Yeah. Like if he would have been guarding Chris Paul, it's almost like we would have probably seen the exact same thing. It's just a matter of how many points the Nuggets. Like I feel like the only difference between the addition of Jamal Murray and him not playing right now is the fact that the Nuggets maybe put up more points.
yeah.
But I don't see that. I don't see that you guys would have changed the way y'all played defensively.
I don't think so either.
Do you agree there, Cheech?
Yeah. I don't think Jamal's a very defensive player.
No, he's not.
I think instead of losing by 25, they would have lost by 14.
Oh, this guy.
Okay, but that's what, like, our starters. Like 3 or 4 of those games, Jokic outscored the rest of our starters. Like in 3 or 4 of the games in the series. Like in 3 games of the series, I think he outscored our entire starting offense. He outscored them, out rebounded them once. Like it was just awful offensive. And we learned. Okay, what I learned a lot about the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon is trash.
Get him out of there. Get him out of there.
Aaron Gordon is trash. We thought we were replacing Jeremy Grant, a guy that could cover every position and things like that. Like, no, we're losing a scoring presence. Aaron Gordon is not a scorer. Like, he's not that type of dude.
Didn't he call
And
out
then Michael Porter Jr. Yeah, Michael Porter Jr.
And got 14 the rest of the series altogether.
He's not. Yeah, he's honestly been a disappointment since we traded for him. We didn't lose.
He was the
hardly
best player
anything.
on the Magic. Like,
Yeah, exactly. And we figured out a lot about Michael Porter Jr. The man cannot play defense. The man relies too much on a jump shot that I don't even think he's confident with. Like at certain points of the series, like
he'll miss 4 shots.
Not aggressive.
In his back.
Yeah, he's not aggressive.
All right, let's go ahead and sweep this conversation under the rug. Cheech, how confident are you going into the next series? And can you tell us a little bit about what's going on with Chris Paul as far as him being taken back by COVID? Does he have COVID or does he not? Like, what have you been hearing from?
They said he has COVID, but Jay Williams talked to him. He has no symptoms. The rules for vaccinated players is different. You only have to sit out 7 days. So best case scenario, he misses game 1 and that's it.
So he is vaccinated though, yeah?
Yeah,
like that's
he's been vaccinated since February. Yeah, since February.
Okay. That whole fucking vaccination shit is a trip though. Like
Sounds
you would
like
think you would think he would just come play.
Have you heard about like the vaccination rules like in the NFL? Like if you're not vaccinated?
No.
Well, okay.
Oh shit! Fucking Cole Beasley fucking let the whole world know today. Cole Beasley,
was that when he was trending?
on.
I saw he was trending, and I was
No,
trying to
yeah,
figure
Cole
out
Beasley was just everybody that fucking tweeted Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley was like, "Fuck you, fuck you."
why. Oh, really?
I can do what I want. I don't give a fuck about the NFL. If the NFL wants me to retire, see you later. That's how Cole Beasley feels. But at the end of the day, you know what the rules are. Like, nobody's telling you to get vaccinated. And if you don't, then you have to go by these rules. If you do, you still have to go by separate rules. It's just a separation of rules. Like you get to choose what you want to do. But go ahead and just like tell us a little bit about the NFL rules as far as like the COVID
if you're
protocols.
not vaccinated, you're pretty much like isolated from the team at all times. You can't eat with the team. You can't travel with the team on the same plane or the same.
That's how the NBA rules work.
Yeah, that's the same with the NFL. You can't if you're at an away game, you can't go out to eat. You can't go out anywhere. You have to stay in a separate hotel than all the rest of your teammates. Everything's different. Like you're pretty much isolated. Like they pretty much have like such strict rules that like you're forced to get vaccinated. You know what I mean? Like it almost comes down to that. Like you're so isolated from your team. You got to get checked every day. You got to get checked every day.
Like 3 times.
Yeah. And is it worth it at that point? Is it really worth it? But I mean, we have our freedom. So like
I was wondering why it was trending because somebody said painkillers and CTE is a tough combination.
Oh shit, that's fucked up. I don't know, man. Hey, that's a tough cookie to swallow there with the whole vaccine thing. Like, I mean, do what you want to do. It doesn't obviously it's not going to affect us regardless if we do or don't do it because we're not in that type of profession. Yeah. But this is the way I see it. If my job was going to make me get vaccinated and I didn't want to, I can quit, right? And I can go find another job. I almost feel like maybe go look for another job because you don't like your job that you have right now. And I might get a lot of back.
He's going to go to the AFL. On that.
But let's be real. The NFL is an opportunity for you to display your skills. It's like you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
And you get privileged to get paid so much money because we consume so much of it. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, at the end of it, it's a choice. If you want to go sell cars, you want to go be a doctor, go do all that shit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, these are the rules that they have. I mean, like, for example, let's just look at, like, marijuana, right? Like, marijuana is legal in so many states, right?
Yeah.
So, like, as far as the company that I work for, even though marijuana is legal, like, let's say in Denver, the company still doesn't want you to be high while you work for them.
On the job.
But it's a choice, though. Like, if you want to work for me, you stay clean. And if you don't, keep it moving. Like,
yeah.
At the end of the day, it's a job. So if you don't like what your job's presenting to you, then keep it moving. Go find a new fucking job. Just like every regular person in the world. The only difference is you got a couple $1 million, so you could go start a fucking podcast and have 1 million fans overnight, or a couple 100,000, or even a couple.
You can vanish off the earth.
Yeah, whatever it is. If that's what you want to do, and if you want to be a fucking doctor, start your own shit. You know what I mean? Because apparently anybody listens to whatever it is as long as it's entertaining. So do what you got to do. Keep it moving. It is what it is. And I like Cole Beasley, ex-Cowboy. I like Buffalo. I like what Buffalo's got going on over there with Josh Allen. He's going to probably miss out on a lot of big shit because of of how he feels of this situation. But at the end of the day, the NFL don't need you. As fucked up as that sounds, the NFL really doesn't need you. If Cole Beasley doesn't play this year, nobody's going to give a fuck except for probably Bills Mafia if they're not successful. Like, if Bills Mafia gets to the Super Bowl and Cole Beasley don't play, doesn't fucking matter, right?
He probably won't be on the team the next year.
Don't matter, yeah. And they're just going to keep finding him and then take all his money. And apparently he doesn't need the money, according to what he's saying on Twitter, which is cool, man. And shout out to you. Do your thing. But the NFL don't care. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
There's more players to come up.
But Cheech, I don't want to move on to NFL just yet. We'll go on to the NFL here after this conversation. I just want to know, how do you feel going into this series? And even in game one, if CP3 doesn't play, how confident do you feel that you guys win that game?
100%.
Regardless of who you guys play?
Yeah.
We made it this far.
I'm not scared of any of those teams.
Yes, sir.
I was only scared of the Lakers.
Going to the finals.
And the
Nuggets. They're going to the finals 100%.
I actually thought the Jazz would probably match up with you guys better.
That's who I wanted to play.
I think that would be a better series. I think if we played the Clippers, that might be in 5 or 4. Without Kawhi.
Yeah, without Kawhi, yeah.
Yeah, without Kawhi, PG wins at least one game. We see playoff P at least one time.
Pfizer P.
He's nowhere to be seen.
Pfizer P. You need 2 shots.
How's he doing it? Is the game on right now? I'm not watching.
Oh, yeah, baby. It's an ass whooping, baby. Donovan Mitchell is here to play.
Is he limping still?
I mean, he's got that pimp limp guy. He's got that pimp limp.
I don't really watch those games, honestly.
No?
They're up 21 right now.
No, yeah, they're killing it. I got a big bet going on right now, though. So
they should have.
parlay.
This should have been over already. It should have been done in 6. But it favors us if it's done in 7, because maybe Chris Paul gets to play game 1.
Well, there is going to be a game 7. There is going to be a game 7.
Yeah,
unless something dramatic happens here right now. But, hey, let's talk about this real quick. Isao Sanchez is saying that this NBA season this year is phony, and this is the actual season.
Last year was phony.
Last year was way
Last year is 100% phony. The phoniest ring of all time. They just had to hand it to LeBron.
They had to?
Because LeBron's phony. He's a top 5 player. Yeah, he's a generational freak athlete.
Put some respect on my name.
Well, look at all those players that were like showing out in the bubble. Where are they now?
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
actually, one of them's about to go to the Western Conference Finals.
Donovan Mitchell.
Devin Booker, boy.
He's already there. Where he's at home with Kendall, drinking some 818 tequila.
It's about to be the Kindle Conference Finals.
That was fucking hilarious.
The Kindle Conference Finals, man.
I love it. Hey, she was always my favorite one.
and she's with the best one. So
she's with the best one.
Shout out to Kendall for making the right decision.
Yeah, Jordan.
Hey, I don't know if Blake. I don't know the Nets and Bucks tomorrow. I'm not gonna watch that.
You're not gonna watch it.
No, I don't.
Why?
Because I don't want to see Giannis put his head down and go to the rim to lose.
To lose?
Yeah.
I think they lose.
Bucks don't lose tomorrow.
They lose tomorrow. Giannis is afraid of
Bucks don't lose tomorrow.
KD drops 50.
Oh, the Greek freak is coming, son.
Hey, how are you first team all defense and you haven't guarded KD a whole possession?
Exactly.
Hey, the only argument I would have
defensive player of the year, or one time, or I don't know how many defensive player of the year does not guard KD. Said he throws PJ Tucker over there.
Yep.
Let's get cooked.
Hey, is Devin Booker guarding Kevin Durant?
No, that's Michael Bridges. He's long enough. He's not going to stop him, but he's long enough to bother
Kevin Durant. But Devin
Jay Crowder.
Devin Booker's the best on that team.
Boss man's going after
Hey,
everybody.
Jay Crowder.
Cheech.
What's up?
Devin Booker's best player on that team. Why isn't he guarding the other best player?
Because he's not a defensive player.
He ain't built like that.
I'm talking Borba.
He ain't built like that.
Borba.
Kobe would guard him.
Tank. You were at Cabo for a little bit with riding horses with Jokic. You got a little tan on you. You had fun. Your season's over. You better hope the Vikings do something, because if not, you're going to be in the same position in a couple of months. Yeah, bust.
I got on this Minnesota Vikings group chat today, son. Them motherfuckers are delusional.
No.
Like, geez, man. Like it's
any like fan page group.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Anything
It was
is
fucking
like
bonkers.
they're the worst people.
Bro, everybody on that fucking chat said Super Bowl. I was so confused.
They all said it's possible.
They basically, I said either, is this a Super Bowl team or
yeah, why not?
And they said, yup.
Why wouldn't it be?
Like, but realistically,
why wouldn't it be?
Hey, I have this like
we made
Steelers
it
page I follow on Twitter, and I had to unfollow it. I was tired of the capping in there. It was just nobody's gonna beat us, and I was like, man, look, it was a fluke last year.
Who said that?
This is Steelers Twitter page I follow.
Oh, Steelers, yeah.
Yeah, you go to any like Cowboy page, Vikings page, any team,
everybody,
it's horrible.
Everybody, it's like
horrible.
if I've learned anything, everybody is the exact same. Everybody thinks they're going to win the Super Bowl. Everybody has a killer roster. Everybody's rookies. Everybody's rookies are lighting it up. Training camp.
Everybody's quarterbacks top 5.
Oh yeah. Like the one thing that I will give the Viking fans is that they all know what the problem is.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, like it all like
offensive line.
No, like it's all the same thing. Like it's all if Kirk Cousins can deliver. If Kirk Cousins can deliver. Like we're in year 4, yeah?
4.
It's hard to think that he's going to deliver.
He's going to deliver. He's delivered when we needed him the most.
DoorDash delivers in about 30 to 45 minutes. Babies are delivered in 9 months. Kirk Cousins delivers in 4 fucking years?
I don't care. I'll take it. If he delivers this year, I'll take it. The wait was worth it.
What Vikings fans are praying for is Aaron Rodgers leaves the division. That's probably the biggest news in Vikings history right now. We're just sitting.
Mind that.
No, you're waiting.
I'm not waiting for it. It's already happened. No, he's not playing. He's not playing.
Okay, but when he does, how you gonna look?
Are you gonna watch the match?
We're still gonna win.
Look at him.
You know how we're gonna look? You know how we're gonna look? We're gonna look like Danielle Hunter is sacking him, fumble, strip sack. Game over, we win. Like, it's over. It's over. We're taking both games this year. This
is how
Aaron Rodgers or not. It doesn't matter.
Jordan
We're winning the division. I'm telling you right now.
This is
and if we don't win the division, I'll Do another bet. I'll
Bald
do
your
another
head?
bet. I'll shave my head. I'll shave my head.
And your beard.
I'll shave it all.
And your beard.
I'll shave it all.
Is that a bet right now?
Yeah, shave it all
Bet
now.
right now.
If we do not win the division, I'm shaving everything. You saw it first. Clip it. Clip it.
49 minutes. Remember 49 minutes because we're clipping it. John at John_A_Borba. He even said, God damn. And that's barely his second beer, son. Like, we're having a drink, but God damn, he's getting crazy. And this is what's crazy, Kevin. This is the Minnesota's page. Like, when I got on this page and I commented, holy shit. It was like 55 Borbas coming at me. We gonna win the Super Bowl. Kirk Cousins is that guy. That's my man.
Nobody ever said that. We were being we're being realistic. If everything comes together and we have a top 5 defense, like if we have a top 5 defense and a improved offensive line, I guarantee NFC Championship 1,000%. There's nobody that can compete with us except Buccaneers. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Hey, clip this whole segment.
Clip this whole minute. Clip the minute. I said it.
And when the NFL season's over and all this backfires.
As we're shaving his head, this clip is gonna be fucking playing in the background. That's crazy. This is the Minnesota Vikings fan page in real life. If there was a real life of that page sheet, you just saw it. We're gonna win the Super Bowl. Kirk Cousins is the one. Aaron Rodgers don't matter.
He doesn't even believe himself. He's laughing.
I'm serious, man. I'm serious.
That was hilarious.
Now the Clippers fucking stink, Kevin. It's 90-75. You go ahead and just stay on here, yeah? But we're gonna go ahead and set up that bet with Kevin, and then you also have the bet to shave your head and your beard, which is gonna be super awesome. I can only imagine you bald. And if Kevin's down, I actually think this is how we should do it, huh? You shave your head, yeah? Okay.
For what?
If you don't win the division,
yeah.
Okay. I think you should do this to Kevin if you beat him in Madden.
What, shave his head?
We would shave it, yeah. Oh, he's talking about the Clippers.
Yeah, duh.
I thought he was talking about the
Renee's had one too many already. He's had one too many.
I'm heading over with the Clippers. I said the Clippers fucking stink.
Oh my
Joe Ingles. Yakum.
Listen. No.
How mad is
I wonder if Kevin would be down for that. Hey, Cheech.
What's up?
Man, should we drop a bet?
About what?
Like about this Suns matchup coming up?
But doesn't Borbo
only down by 12?
Oh shit.
Were we supposed to make a bet about the Nah, you know what? We swept him. He can have it. He can.
Yeah, no. There's something gonna happen there. I'm gonna post something on Instagram soon so we can figure something out. I think JB's gonna do a full show from an ice bath.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think that's the deal. I think that's gonna be the deal. But me and you on this next series.
Mm-hmm.
But
we knocked both y'all's teams out, huh?
I do like the Suns. Yeah. Yeah. And I like Steph, and he's out, so that stinks too.
I don't know.
But the only other person that I like is Devin Booker, and I like Giannis, but
I really think we're gonna win the finals.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll bet you that.
Like 100%. Like I honestly think we're gonna win the finals.
Can we bet that?
Yeah.
All right, Suns don't win the finals.
I'm not shaving my head though, because like I only got a couple years left in this hair.
Yeah, you do look like Kevin Durant.
Yeah. It's getting bad.
Nah, you look like LeBron. Oh shit, because the front's coming off.
You look like an older version of Trae Young.
It looks good though. I like it. Trae is balding.
That was
Trae is balding.
he made that whole state go crazy.
Yeah, he sure did. That was a
He's
fucking.
a wanted man over there. He can't go over there.
All right, Cheech, let's bet. What's up? What you want?
I don't care.
What sounds nice? What sounds cool?
I don't know.
We'll think of something.
Yeah.
What do you hate? What are you allergic to?
Oh shit!
I'm just playing.
Honestly, nothing. I've never had an allergic reaction.
All right, Cheech, we're gonna talk about football. you want to talk some football or?
Sure.
Okay, so let's go here. So outside of the Vikings' expectations, JB, just give us a quick breakdown. Realistically, though. God damn!
I was trying to keep a straight face.
You can't even take it serious.
Okay.
Okay. So realistically, let's. I want to know early, super fucking early. What are you expecting out of the NFL season 1 and 2? What's the Super Bowl prediction as of right now? As of what you see right now, because obviously there's still players that haven't been signed, like Richard Sherman, safety out of the Indianapolis Colts, Malik Hooker, 2 solid veterans there that still haven't been signed to a team that can definitely make an impact on a team. But what are your expectations out of this season and your early prediction for a Super Bowl run there?
I expect the season to be like super lit. Like the fans are going to be crazy. There's no fans last year, so that's going to bring a whole new dynamic. The dynamic that we're used to.
That's gonna be fire.
Damn it, man!
Fans back is gonna be fire.
I'm sorry, the Clippers
are making a comeback.
Down by 7. We're in the third quarter with 2 minutes and 51 seconds left.
The fans are going to make a huge difference. We're going to start seeing, the better teams win more often. Home field advantage is going to mean something again. You're just going to be excited to get like the old vibes back. You know what I mean? As far as Super Bowl prediction, like AFC wise, I gotta go Chiefs still. I don't see another team that can compete and beat the Chiefs. Do you?
I was going to go with the Buffalo Bills, but I don't feel like the Bills have really improved themselves
where
they need to be improved at. Like I thought I thought Buffalo would make a move for Najee Harris, which the Steelers ended up getting exactly the guy that they wanted. But I thought that Buffalo was that one person away from really making a difference. And Najee actually adds that value, that instant value, because of how much he's actually done in college football, which can be a good thing and a bad thing, because you start looking at how much wear and tear has been on his body and so on and so forth. But that's what would have been perfect for Buffalo. And it seems like the Steelers are going to get the better end of that, because the Steelers are set up to win either right now or they're going to have to rebuild starting next year or the following, because it's only time before Big Ben and, good old times start to hit them. So
he got hurt in training camp.
Big Ben?
Yeah, that's what I read.
No, he hasn't.
No.
It was on ESPN too.
He didn't get hurt. Nothing has happened yet.
He was beating his meat. I think he hit his right ball.
I think he was at a club. I think he got in trouble again.
I don't know, but other than the Chiefs,
I thought Buffalo. I'm sorry, I kind of got off track there, but I thought Najee was going to be that X factor for the Bills, and with the Bills not really doing much,
Bills are still going to be good.
No, 100%. But I thought they were going to be the only contender. So outside of that, the Chiefs have completely rebuilt that offensive line.
If Baker takes another step, don't count the Browns out. Don't count the Colts out either, because their defense is solid. And if Wentz plays like how he did a few years ago, Kevin brought up a good point. I mean,
Wentz MVP. That's
if he's healthy, why not?
Here's the thing, though.
He's refreshed. He's rejuvenated.
Here's the thing, though, is I don't feel like Phillip Rivers played like a shitty season.
No.
And the Colts are kind of like the similar thing to the Buffalo Bills. They didn't really add any value to them offensively. The defense is solid. I think we're going to see the same thing there defensively from the Colts. But my expectations for them are almost similar offensively, because at the end of the day, T.Y. Hilton's really the only X factor on that team.
Well, they got Michael Pittman, I think. I guess they didn't really help themselves offensively. They do got a good offensive line.
So, it
depends on the quarterback play. If Carson Wentz can play like how he did a few years ago before he got injured, why not? Why can't they make a deep run in the playoffs?
I think they're a playoff team.
Yeah,
I'm just curious to see what's going to happen there.
For sure, especially now Houston's just in shambles. Jaguars are a joke. Titans, they'll be contenders, but I don't see them being a threat.
I feel like I would take them over the Colts.
We know what the Titans have proved themselves these last few years.
What was that?
I want the Steelers to start Mason Rudolph.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you're lying.
Bro, no. This is why. Listen.
Hold on.
Bro,
Go ahead. You got the
why,
stage.
like, why are we gonna keep doing this with Ben? Like, for us to start off really good and then his age catch up and us blow over. Might as well just start giving Mason Rudolph some first team reps in game. Let him lead. If we don't make the playoffs, if we suck, then so be it.
Damn it!
It's already time to rebuild.
The Clippers are down by 2.
The thing is,
really?
They were just down by like 20 something.
Oh, yeah.
Now they're down by 2 with the whole quarter to go. The Jazz are about to blow a goddamn lead. Jordan Clarkson cannot get a goddamn bucket. Donovan Mitchell looks like the injury is actually starting to affect him, and it's starting to impact the team. Oh no!
Here comes Mitchell though. He's about to come in the game.
And now,
all right, I'm sorry.
anyways.
Yeah, Jazz choking, but hold on. Let's talk about let's go here. I'm sorry, Cheech. I cut you off. What were you saying?
So, like, why are we still doing this with Ben? Like, for him to come in, we start off really good, and him burn out at the end of the season and losing the first round for what? Like, let's get Mason Rudolph some experience. If he's not the guy, then so be it. It's already time to rebuild anyways.
We're just gonna
fold the season?
No, hold on. Like, let's hold on. Pause real quick. Let's just not act like. Let's not act like you guys didn't just sign fucking Dwayne Haskins. You think he's better? You think Mason Rudolph is better than Dwayne Haskins?
Dwayne Haskins can't read.
We don't know that for a fact. He was in.
No. Either way, start one of them. But like, what? Like, why are we doing this with Ben? Like,
and I said that. I said that the year before.
I'm ready to rebuild. Like, I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and I'm like, honestly, if the Steelers were to lose every game next year, I don't think it'd affect me in any way. Like, it's time. I've seen them win 2 Super Bowls in my lifetime. Like, I've seen them be good this last decade. They're fairly good. Some years bad, some.
Like,
but
losing record.
You fucking privileged brat.
They've never had
you're just a privileged brat.
You obnoxious privileged brat. You're so fucking ungrateful, just like them Packers.
But you know, like, it's time to rebuild. Ben's old. We already saw how he burned out last year. It's just going to happen again this year. Why waste this young defense?
They should have gone away from Ben 2 years ago. Here's the thing, though.
Why waste this young offense and this young defense that we have?
Yeah, it's a top 5 defense. So whenever you talk about rebuilding, like, that's almost a slap in the face on an extremely great defense. It doesn't make sense to rebuild because you're just one freaking piece away. You just brought in a beast like Najee Harris. You still got Juju for a year, who will more than likely re-sign if you bring in someone legitimate. And then you got Chase Claypool, young dude. He looks to be a star. And I mean, they're good at drafting players. But why not make a legitimate move for a quarterback? Deshaun Watson, outside of whatever's going on there.
Like, I would have done that, but like, if whatever gets figured out with that whole thing with Deshaun Watson, like, let's do it.
Yeah,
send the next couple picks.
They should have went after Ryan Fitzpatrick. They should have went after Tyrod Taylor.
I'm down with Fitzmagic.
Yeah, because honestly, and this is what sucks. This is one thing that I have been staring down the barrel here is the Washington Redskins. I can't get away. I've seen a lot of shit on TV.
Win the division.
Let's relax.
I've seen people say
Washington Redskins are winning the division.
Well, let's fucking
mark it.
Let's fucking relax for just 1 second. Okay?
Fitzmagic to the playoffs. Mark it.
Ooh. I don't know. Fitzmagic is good for like 5 games.
Call me. Jesus. Fucking terrible ass shot.
Down by 3.
Hey, Conley's playing?
Yeah.
He's not playing very good.
I figured, but
all right, so let's relax. Let's relax here, okay? Vincent Garzon, what's up, my guy? So let's relax. But here's one thing as a Cowboys fan that I have been. A lot of people have been talking about the Giants. They're going to come up, so on and so forth. Let's fucking relax. Daniel Jones ain't the guy that everybody thinks he is. But let's go to watch. And that defense, let's not act like that defense wasn't fucking terrible. Awful. So let's chill on the fucking Giants. As far as potential, okay, I understand. I get it. There's potential there. Everybody has potential.
Honestly, like, nobody knows how the season's going to play out.
Exactly. But here's the thing, though.
The thing about the NFL is so unpredictable.
The Giants fucking stink. Let's just get that out of here, okay? Giants fucking stink. Eagles, probably going to stink. Probably. So let's go Dallas, Washington, okay? And let's be real. All these fucking Cowboy haters, okay? Dallas is probably going to win the goddamn division. There's no way that defense sucks like they did last year.
Yeah,
There's absolutely no way under Dan Quinn.
That defense is a
defensive coach. Okay, he's not a head coach. He's completely focusing on what he's great at, which is a defensive coordinator, okay? But here's the one thing that I am afraid of. Washington does have a really good defensive team, okay? And they do have Ron Rivera, okay? Solid-ass coach there. The one thing I said about Ryan Fitzpatrick last year was going into the week 17 for the Dolphins to make the playoffs. I said if Ryan Fitzpatrick doesn't play, this team has no chance. It was too early for Tua, and I get it. They were trying to fill it out. But Ryan Fitzpatrick needs to be on a good team, and I think he's finally on that team. As far as, like, offensive weapons, I think that's the only thing that's putting them back. Mm-hmm. But with Ryan Fitzpatrick, I mean, the one thing about him, though, is just consistency. Can he hold that consistency for more than just a 1, 2, 3, or 4 weeks?
That's what he's good for 4 games.
At the end of the fucking day, Dallas is winning the goddamn division. There's no way with that offense. Come on, bro.
Hey, didn't
there's no way that years.
When they asked Jalen Hurts something, he said like the rent's due every day.
If Dak Prescott doesn't get hurt last year, they win that division easy.
Probably.
Maybe. Yeah.
So whenever people start talking about let's fucking relax. Let's chill out. I get that there's a lot of hate towards the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, when Jalen Hurts said the rent's due every day, I said you're gonna be missing a couple payments, buddy.
But goddamn, I forgot where we're going here. So AFC, is there anybody that can really put pressure on the Chiefs? As of right now, I mean, it's the obvious, right? Buffalo Bills, Browns. I think the Browns, man, that team's gonna be good.
They're gonna be good. It's just
that defense not better.
Your quarterback's gonna have to win.
Someone to stuff the run.
Yeah, but Davion Clowney really hasn't done anything the past couple of years.
At the end of the day,
I think he's an overrated player now. At the end of the day, Baker Mayfield's gonna have to win you a playoff game. He's gonna have to win you.
Javion Clowney is overrated, is what you just said.
Oh yeah.
Okay, he's overrated as a number 1. We're not asking you to be Steph Curry here. We're not asking you to be LeBron James.
Okay, but get after the
I've
quarterback.
seen one Clowney highlight in my life. And that was that hit in college. I've seen one Clowney highlight in my whole life.
Yeah, but he's never been he's never been a number 2. Everything's been out. Everything for Clowney has always been you're our number 1.
No,
you're our best
J.J.
pass
Watt
rusher.
across from him. Those were his best years.
He was hurt in Houston, though.
Yeah, but those were still his best years. He didn't do anything in Tennessee last year. He didn't hardly do anything in Seattle.
No, but
when he was in Seattle.
But we're not seeing the productivity from him.
When he's a number 1, he's trash.
When he's a number 2, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Guess what number he's gonna be?
Number 2.
Yeah, right next.
All right, we'll see. Myles Garrett. We'll see.
Would you say Myles Garrett is number 1, 2, or 3 in the NFL?
Yeah, he's a top 3 pass rusher.
Yeah, right behind
Daniel Hunter.
Let's relax. That's the end of the show.
Behind who? Behind who else?
Aaron Darnold. We're just gonna act like he doesn't.
He's a defensive tackle. We're talking about edge rushers.
They move everywhere. When you're the best fucking rusher in the NFL.
Myles Garrett, T.J. Watt, Daniel Hunter.
You fucking move. Aaron Darnold moves wherever the matchup is. That's when you're the best.
Aaron Donald destroys everything in the trenches.
Aaron Donald destroys.
He's not an edge rusher.
He destroys anywhere you put him.
Aaron Donald eats humans alive.
They put him right in the middle.
They put him everywhere. They'll put him over his guard.
Hey, Parsons prop bet 5+ sacks this year.
He's not gonna get 1, dude.
Khalil Mack.
He's not gonna get 1 sack. What is this guy?
I have no idea.
Tie game in Los Angeles, the real LA. Please stand up. Please stand up. Real LA.
The real LA.
That's the end of the show.
Hey, who said that the Celtics are
gonna
need to blow up? Was it you, Borba?
What?
You said the Celtics need to blow it up?
I think they need to get rid of somebody. Why not?
I think they got rid of the person they needed to get rid of today.
You think so?
I agree.
Just Kemba?
Dude, the problem with them is they don't have a rim protector.
Yeah.
Al Horford?
He's not a rim protector.
Al Horford was here 3 years ago, and the Boston fans were screaming for his head to get him out of there.
Didn't they make
He
it to the
has
Eastern
been
Conference
nothing.
Finals when he was there?
Yeah, they made it there with Isaiah Thomas.
With Rozier.
But the thing is all the good teams in the East, they can attack the rim well. The Nets have Kyrie, KD, Harden can all get to the rim well. Yeah, rim well. You have the Bucks, yeah, with Giannis. You have the Sixers with Ben and Joel Embiid. They all attack the rim well.
That is true.
And the Celtics have nobody there to bother any shots.
So who do you get?
Fucking
I think
start
that Moses
off
Brown kid is good, and Robert Williams is a good rim protector too. He's just always hurt, and yeah, they need like a facilitating point guard. They can't keep drafting these point guards that are all 6 foot below. Like
White boy they drafted the last year. It's pretty nice. What is his name?
Payne Pritchard.
Pritchard?
Yeah.
Payne Pritchard.
Utah's really about to blow this.
He has potential.
I don't think you get rid of you can get rid of anybody on that team except Tatum and Brown.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Easily.
Everyone's
But
replaced.
those two need to stay for sure. But I think a rim protector would work them. Like when they lost to the Heat last year, the Heat were a good rim attacking team with Bam, Jimmy Butler. Like their problem has always been they don't have a big man.
No, I agree with you 100%. I mean that's
Maybe
what
they go get
I was
Lonzo
saying earlier.
to be their point guard to facilitate. I don't think that'd be a bad fit for them in a point guard.
Who?
Lonzo.
Lonzo
Honestly, that's what I
Ball.
was thinking.
That's fucking
He
genius.
can
Actually,
Well,
create a whole-
Here's my. I'm
it's kind of similar to Rondo.
I'm predicting Damian Lillard to go to New Orleans because Zion's crying for help that they're not putting the right pieces around.
Let's
him.
relax. It's a
No.
Zion's family. But
No, I don't care. Like
No, the dude's been
They're
in
not
the
winning.
league for 2 years and hasn't gotten any sort of shape.
he's in decent shape.
He hasn't even played a whole year.
No, they have to take him
Halfway.
out of the game because
Not
he's
played
gasping for
40.
air after 5 minutes.
Yeah,
The dude
see, I don't
over there
understand. I don't
eating
understand that. And a lot of people are
Jumbo
shitting on.
and damn lobster tails all damn day, and then tries to go play in a freaking NBA game. It don't work like that, bro.
Yeah, I don't get that at all. Like the whole.
Team him up with Damian Lillard. That's all I'm saying.
That would be nice.
Him, Lillard, Ingram. That's your
They
big.
just need shooting. Like
That's your big three.
nobody wants to go over there. Damian Lillard would retire before they let him go over there.
But you'd rather stay in Portland?
Well, did you see what
Portland's
they're
not
saying?
doing
That they're
nothing.
going to relocate.
They're never gonna. Portland's never gonna win. Portland's never gonna win.
But you
They
see,
don't put
said
the right
that they're
team around
thinking
them.
about They're thinking about relocating the New Orleans team again. That
You need to
they,
put the
they
right
came
team
out
around
today.
a guy like
New
Damian
Orleans
Lillard.
before I go to Portland. Yeah.
Nobody wants to go play in New Orleans. It's hot over there.
If fucking Utah blows this game right now,
They are
I'm gonna lose my shit.
They're gonna blow.
Fucking Donovan Mitchell just missed a free throw. Right now, just tied up 99-99. Just blew a 20-plus point lead. We're in the fourth quarter with 9 minutes and 46 seconds to go. Along with us right now is at one Cheech 4, big Suns fan. Suns in 4.
Suns and
Cheech,
4.
well, how do you feel about the gentleman that just straight up socked up John Borba? I mean, that fan.
We should have made that an edit. Me and Borba.
Yeah. We can see our faces.
But
I can make
I
that
love
happen.
that guy. Did you see like Barstool made him a shirt, and they're
Yeah,
selling
they
it?
fucking made a toy character out of it.
Yeah, they made an action figure.
Yeah, action.
I bought
figure.
that Barstool shirt.
Did you really?
Booker
Yeah.
bought him a jersey and signed it.
It's actually pretty clean, man. Dave Portnoy just jumps
Did
on
you see
everything.
like why it happened? Like the full video?
Yeah, he threw it. Didn't he like throw?
He poured his beer on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude deserved it, huh?
Yeah, no. And did you see their like video after when
The
they were
video after they were all.
Oh yeah, the one where he like we fucked him up, bro.
Yeah, now you're viral getting beat up.
Yo, everybody else is recording, fam. That shit was so funny. When I saw that video, I was like, these guys have no fucking idea that they've already been put on the fastest fucking growing. Like, they went viral within seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you
So-
see the Nuggets mascot was watching it?
No.
You haven't seen that video from like the far
No.
angle? The Nuggets mascot is staring down watching it the whole time.
He's like.
He's just watching it and then he like signals for security and then security goes. But he like watched the whole thing happen.
Up by 4.
Jesus.
They're about to end this in 6. Hey, if Clippers win, it's Clippers in 6. Guarantee it. Next series, Clippers in 6.
If Utah don't win, Mitchell needs to leave.
What the fuck? He just got paid like $150 million.
That was crazy.
Nobody's ever going to Utah to play.
Yeah.
No one.
Players in Utah don't even want to be in Utah.
Yeah, exactly. This game's over.
That's what they get for making that Karl Malone statue.
Yeah, like they're literally Utah's only gonna win with their drafted players.
Yeah.
Like
Nobody's going over there for
nobody's
ages.
gonna. It doesn't matter what superstars they have. Nobody wants to be in Utah. Nobody wants to live in Utah.
Rudy Gobert's the biggest defensive player in the world.
Yeah.
Which one? Maxwell?
Is that who it is?
Who? Man?
He's a man?
Yeah, man. Man's going off, dude.
Yeah, man's going on. I didn't see Maxwell.
Terrence
Man.
This guy is fucking hooping right now, man. I got this is my second leg of my parlay, potentially winning $104 out of $50, and I got a straight
I've
money
been
line
so
play
bored
also
because the
another
Suns are
$50. This doesn't make sense. Should I double down? Should I double down on the Utah Jazz right now?
No.
Should I?
They're not gonna win. They're done. Their season's over.
What are
I'm
we looking
calling
at?
it.
How much time's left?
9 minutes and like 9.5 minutes, I think.
That's plenty of time.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what the line
Game's
is.
over. I'm telling you right now.
No way, Donovan. You think Donovan Mitchell just lets his team go out just
Yeah,
like this?
he's gonna score. He's literally gonna score the team's last 20 points. Last 10, 15 points.
Their thing is their second best player is a defensive player.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Rudy Gobert.
he's not really that great at defense.
$100 million man.
He's just tall and puts his hands up.
Okay, should I double down, Cheech? Do you think I should double down? What are the odds right now? At plus 4.5. Oh yeah, I'll fucking watch my money right here. You think they'll lose by more than 4.5?
Yeah.
You think so?
I don't know. Yeah.
You think playoff P's gonna show out like that?
Playoff P and Terrence Mann and Nick Batum.
I'm doubling
Hey,
down.
don't they have a Boogie?
You don't even play.
Really? Damn.
Boogie nephew?
Poor guy. Free Boogie.
Oh, you can't see the wager.
I can't.
I just put 50 at plus 4.5 for the Jazz, so I just doubled down my money
Wait, you have
for
the Jazz still
Donovan
winning?
Mitchell. Yeah.
Hey, if we
Or,
play
have them
the
not
Clippers, I
losing
hope
by
Pat
more than
Bev
4.5.
guards Devin Booker.
They're losing by more than.
What was that?
I said if we played the Clippers, I hope Pat Bev guards Devin Booker.
He will.
I pray for it.
Devin Booker's gonna eat that ass.
No, honestly, Paul George is probably gonna guard Devin Booker or Kawhi.
You remember
They're
how
just gonna switch,
You remember how
and
Nate,
then Pat Bev's gonna be all over CP3.
you remember how Nate Robinson?
Yeah.
When he got dropped by Jake Paul. That's gonna be fucking Patrick Beverly if he guards.
That's
Devin
my
Booker.
favorite moment
No
in the
chance.
history of the world.
Are you a Jake Paul fan?
No, not one bit. But that was the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life.
You gotta respect what they're doing, yeah.
No, yeah. No, they're genius with their whole marketing. The way they bring in the tickets.
Jake
They
Paul
can sell a fight. They can sell. Yeah, Logan.
Jake Paul could box though, yeah.
Yeah, but if Logan would have sold that fight with Floyd more, I would have been more interested. I still watched it, but I bet I'd be more
Jake
interested
Paul's
in
better,
Jake
Yeah. Jake's like the robot.
Jake Paul is a better fighter. Yeah.
because Logan was just like, yeah, I'm fighting Floyd Mayweather, the best fighter ever.
And he got
But,
knocked. out
Jake
the
would have
third
been in there like, fuck Floyd Mayweather.
Dog, if Jake and Floyd would have fought, oh my goodness, that shit would have been fucking fireworks.
Yeah,
That would have been like, the hype for that would have been way bigger than what there was. I didn't even think there was hype for the Logan one.
I actually think though, if Jake would have fought Floyd, that would have been a legitimate threat to Floyd Mayweather though.
You think?
Yeah, I think he hits harder than his brother, 100%.
Yeah, but I think Floyd's.
Bang!
Dog, you need to relax. I thought that was the Clippers. I fucking did. 107, 103, 815.
You win your bet, right? You win your bet at this point.
Yeah, man, but I want the fucking Jazz to win. So that way I can hit the big bet.
Yeah, but they're not.
Because I'm just watching right now.
At least you're watching.
Man, they got look at that Bogdanovich.
No way. Let's go! Let's go! No,
Who hit it?
back threes.
go!
Back to back. Back to back.
What are we doing here?
Back to back.
Let me see. I gotta try to put this.
Like me.
Yeah, you gotta turn this shit on. It's getting real
It's pretty
good.
fire right now, dude.
Patrick P.
All right, hit this. Hit this playoff P.
All right, guys. We're just basically watching the game.
Bang! Let's go!
That owner gets so lit.
Yeah. That'd be amazing.
It's crazy to think where the Clippers came. I mean, like,
Do you think the Clippers blow it up?
most racist fucking owner of all time.
For this guy.
Okay, Clarkson.
Hey, you think if they lose the
Miss!
series, why leave?
Oh,
There you go.
Rudy Gobert, grab a goddamn board.
Hit it.
think why
Playoff
leave is they lose.
P.
Oh, there he is.
Shit! Yeah!
Who is this guy?
Will the real LA please stand up?
I feel like
Yes,
everybody's
Terrence
rooting
Mann
against-
has 30. I told you he's gonna get 30.
Is it on ESPN or is
Yeah,
it on
I said
TNT?
I said it in the first quarter. I was like, he's gonna have 30. And I said Paul George is gonna have 40, but I don't think he's got 40 at all.
He has 5.
He's not really playoff P right now. But you got Terrence Mann, who is the man. Playoff man.
Hey, Chief, who's making the Super Bowl? Who's your early prediction here? Let's talk about it. We kind of got away from that.
I'll probably just run back last year's, to be honest.
The Cowboys and Bills?
No.
Oh.
The toilet bowl, or is that what we're talking about?
Hey, Heike was canceled. Let's relax.
Nah, I honestly think it's probably just gonna be the Chiefs and the Bucks again.
Chiefs and Bucks. The Chiefs completely restructured that offense line, so it's hard to really think that team's gotten any worse. If anything, they've gotten better. But what other teams have gotten better in the AFC?
That was their problem in the Super Bowl. Pat Mahomes
They're
didn't
both
run
hurt.
for like 500 negative yards, like when he was scrambling, like for some shit like
They were
that.
both hurt.
So
Both tackles.
all right, so we talked to AFC. So let's slide over to the NFC here. JB, you gave us. I mean, you think Tampa Bay repeats?
Vikings. He's gonna say Vikings in 4.
In 4,
I don't know.
in 4 years.
Hard to say, like, what team can beat Tampa Bay? But
Next
Tampa Bay
election.
didn't look good until, they were in the playoffs. And they still – Green Bay should have beat them.
Yeah.
Green Bay should have beat them.
And I don't want to be a Tom Brady hater. Okay, I don't want to be a Tom Brady hater. But let's not look past the fact that this guy threw 3 interceptions in an NFC Championship game, and the Green Bay Packers were just not able to capitalize. And this is a lot.
Because I feel like he gets so like
Coaching, and they settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but I don't even want to get away from that. Aaron Rodgers choked. That's one conversation that I have had with the Green Bay Packer fan that he has put in my head is Aaron Rodgers. When you look back at that game and you watch it, Aaron Rodgers did have 4 opportunities to go down and score and take the lead before that possession. No, he shouldn't have ran it in. Honestly, he shouldn't have. If you rewatch that game when he was running, there was no way he was going to make it for 1. Would he have gotten down to the 3 or 4? Yeah. He could have also potentially gotten hurt because he was going to get fucking smacked up there at the goal line. I mean, it's an NFC Championship game. For you to think that he's just going to run in and not be touched, it's probably not going to happen. But the reality is that Aaron Rodgers had the potential to go up 4 possessions, back to back to back. The defense did their job. And then they just didn't get it done. But they had 3 turnovers that game. When you go to the Super Bowl, Tom Brady didn't look great at the beginning there. I mean, it wasn't until that defense
in a Super Bowl, though.
Yes, he's just been really. I mean,
bro, Tom Brady. It's like every
he's really
year
been
it's
set
like,
up in great situations.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a hater towards Tom Brady, but I mean that's the reality of it. Yeah.
it's always like with him. It's like in the regular season, you're like his team sucks, and then they get to the playoffs and they beat everybody.
I mean, he's a hell of a leader. He's a hell of a time manager.
Like it's so annoying. Like,
Yeah.
I literally thought the Bucks were gonna suck last year.
Damn. All right, Cheech. We got the game coming back from commercial. We're watching the Clippers and Jazz game live here. The Clippers just
I
scored.
got it on now. I'm watching.
Jazz with the ball.
They're shooting fucking 49%, 17 from 35. No wonder they're in the goddamn game. LA Clippers up 111, 106.
Here we go. Turnover.
The thing
Reggie
is
Jackson
they can
ball
double
gives
Mitchell
the-
because nobody else on that team is
Playoff
hitting
P.
shot.
Playoff P on Gobert.
Damn, they got Nicholas
Get
Batum.
a goddamn rebound. Are you kidding me? Reggie Jackson on the top of the key with the ball. Passes it. Down the post. Back to playoff P. Donovan Mitchell's defending him with the crossover step back.
Damn it! Over. This game's over. I'm telling you right now.
106 up by
Donovan,
7.
you're gonna have to score. They're gonna
Donovan
double team
Mitchell.
you every time. Double team. Double team. Double team. Double
He's not
team.
built for it. He's not built for
What
it.
are you doing, Donovan?
He's not built for it.
O'Neal!
He ain't made for it. Air ball.
There we go.
Any basketball player that wears number 45.
Yeah, let's run the
is
ball.
built
Let's run the offense. Run the fucking offense through Bogdanovich. Damn it.
for it.
Forced
Donovan
it.
Mitchell wears a
Forced
fullback
it.
number.
Forced it.
A damn
Real
fullback
LA,
number.
please stand up. Real LA, please
Are
stand
the
up.
Clippers better without Kawhi Leonard?
No, the Clippers are just better than the Lakers.
Where did that even Where does that even come from?
Yeah.
Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
A game of runs.
Who's going to score besides Mitchell? Who's going to score? They don't have a score. It's the same thing as Nuggets.
I won.
Ah! O'Neal!
Bro, I hate the
Not over
Clippers.
yet.
And I
We got
hate the
5
Jazz.
minutes, JB. We're talking about the Utah
What about the Utah Jazz?
fucking-
When have you
What
ever
if
said
they
that?
ever won?
When have you ever said we're talking about the Utah Jazz? in
Do you
your
not
entire life?
remember fucking Carmelo? No, I'm kidding.
Don't mention
That was
Pedo.
20 years ago. That was 24 years ago,
Don't
dude.
mention that, Pedo.
He said, "Yee, shee."
He's got ice in his veins. He's cold. We got the Trae Young thing going on. We're on commercial break.
Who
here.
won that game?
Commercial break here in the Superdome.
Who won the Sixers game?
The Sixers starched them.
So is there game 7 in that
Yeah,
one?
they starched them, but they've been like 4 or 5. That was a close game. That was the first leg of my parlay. I did win $50 off that game.
Trae Young.
Now I have $150 riding on this one.
Hey, is Ben Simmons the most useless player ever?
He's a 0 and B player.
Why do you think Kendall Jenner left him? He wasn't worth nothing.
He couldn't shoot.
Because he won Rookie of the Year.
He can't shoot.
He couldn't score.
I saw somebody on Twitter call him Kangaroo Jack
Kangaroo Jack.
because he's Australian.
That's why he left him.
Yeah, damn. Ben Simmons is gonna be the reason that fucking team stinks, huh?
Yeah.
I used to be such a.
How would you feel about Boston picking up someone like that?
No. Well, maybe
They really just need. They don't have.
He's a good playmaker. That's the thing.
Yeah, Boston doesn't need a scorer.
They need a defender and they need somebody to create.
Yeah, I mean he is. Yeah, like you said, he is a good defender.
Like him and Marcus Smart could lock down a lot of people together.
Yeah, I mean he could guard basically 1 through. I mean not 5, but 1 through 4. Terrence Mann has 39 points, 15 for 21 from the field, 7 for 10 from the 3-point line. This is insane what we're watching here. Jermaine O'Neal just hit a free
I
throw.
feel like he's wearing number 2 or something. Did you just say Jermaine O'Neal? You said Jermaine O'Neal. Jermaine O'Neal just hit a free throw. Playoff P in the building.
Paul George backing him down. See, that's the guy. Oh, that's a foul. That's Get big, son. Bro, how is that not offensive foul? Come on, bro. Yeah.
This is playoff basketball. Jazz don't know how to play playoff basketball.
Come on, Conley.
What the hell is?
All right, Donovan.
Damn.
Bang! Let's go. 118, 112.
They
Donovan
need to put Joe Ingles on
there. Playoff P.
Playoff P, so you could have a.
Throw it to Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann in the corner.
Dribble.
Man in the corner.
Good shot. Fucking offensive foul. Give it to me. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yo, Mike Conley almost messed that up. What the hell?
Wow, that was a travel.
What was the travel?
Mike Conley throwing that pass.
No, it wasn't. 118, 112, 426, 19 seconds on the shot clock. Conley gives it to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell on the top of the key
Double
with
team.
playoff P on him.
Double team. Double
With the
team.
crossover. Coming over. Conley with the
Good defense.
I won.
Oh, another rebound. Let's go, baby.
Hey, Borba, how bad do you want the Suns to lose?
118,
Like, kind of
114.
bad. Kind of bad. And I have no reason to because I've never rooted against the Suns.
Reggie Jackson, the ball. Crossover,
Ooh!
going in the paint.
Oh!
Damn, that was a fucking.
I'm the defensive player of the year.
He's not a defensive player of the year, bro.
This is playoff basketball.
I would be so mad because Rudy Gobert's going to be a Hall of Famer for winning all those defensive player of the year.
You think so?
And he doesn't deserve
He
it
is
at
a
all.
defensive player, though.
What was
Conley,
that?
why? Why is he even shooting it? What? Why in that whole possession? How come it did not touch Donovan Mitchell's hands at all, whatsoever? At no point in that possession, that ball needs to be in Donovan Mitchell's hand.
Look who's guarding him. Look who's guarding
Okay, let's
him.
go. Now we're gonna make him. Now we're gonna force him to throw up a shot.
Why? Why?
I mean, he didn't have a choice. It was stupid.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Take a dribble immediately.
Let's go, Pat P.
He's so
I
funny.
mean, Pat P.
He's so funny.
Is this gonna be pandemic Paul George or playoff P?
If the Clippers lose this, it would be the most Clippers thing in the world.
Turnovers this half. Utah has 9. The LA Clippers have 3. Patrick Beverly.
No way.
It's over. If
It's
Patrick
over.
Beverly hits a fucking 3,
He's wearing his Rockets jersey.
Let's go, baby. Tia. Give me all the smoke. Pat B says. Give him all the
hate
smoke.
that guy.
Put on one-on-one against Mitchell right now. Pat B versus Donovan Mitchell.
Look
I
at
want
this.
to see
Look
it
at
right now.
he shoots like the hood dude at the
What body that was
pickups.
Pat B, if he goes to like your local like court, basketball court, like he's wearing black Air Forces, 100%.
Did you ever read have you ever seen the E60 about him?
For sure.
What?
You ever seen the E60 about him? I think
No.
it's E60. He used to in Chicago. He used to.
are we joking right now, Mitchell?
He used
Why
to
you
sell
laughing?
sheetrock
You
and sell people
joking?
with cocaine.
Smiling and stuff.
We got
What?
He used to sell people sheetrock and say it was cocaine.
Really?
Yeah,
No way.
yeah.
How did he even make it into the league? That's crazy.
We got 123, 115 with 2 minutes, 51 seconds. Reggie Jackson's dribbling it up the court, across the half court with Mike Conley on him. He crosses over,
What a fraud.
dribbles to the right, switches with O'Neal. O'Neal's the defender.
This match.
1-on-1.
Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is a fraud. He's a fraud. Rudy Gobert is the worst.
Kick it to the corner.
Bro, I hate Donovan
Why?
Mitchell.
This game's over. GG's.
I hate Donovan Mitchell. Damn, Suns in 5.
Not with this defense.
None of this has scared me at all.
Why?
None of it.
Suns are going to the finals.
Suns and Bucks.
No.
In 5, man.
It's Clippers.
You're
Clippers
doing
and
too
Nets.
much.
The thing is the Jazz rely on
It's
one
gonna stay
person
right
way too much.
What?
The Jazz rely on one person way too much.
Yeah, exactly. There's not another scorer there.
The Suns play good team basketball. They move the ball. I think that's why they if we were playing with just giving the ball to Book and CP3 the whole game.
There's no, that's over. It's fucking over, dog. Jesus. Are you fucking kidding me? Patrick fucking Beverly's the guy that's just hitting the daggers out here in LA. There's no way. How dare you? Oh my God, get up. This is
I lost. I'm gonna lose.
This is a typical basketball player move right here.
It was
We're
like
down,
Jokic.
about to
Jokic
lose.
checked out early too.
I'm hurting. I was playing on injury. So is everybody else. They're missing their best fucking player.
What happened?
Ooh. He slipped.
Get over it.
He stepped on his foot and then he slipped.
Yeah, right there. Ooh.
Ooh.
That looks like a.
I got tackled like that in football. It's not a big deal.
I'm still trying to figure out how soccer is the wussiest sport in the game after watching basketball every fucking year. Like, this is crazy. The Utah Jazz are yet going to blow another playoff run with the team with so much talent on it. It doesn't make sense.
There's not that much
Free throw
talent.
line for two.
Yes.
There's not that much talent on that team.
Yes.
Brick.
And he misses again, dude.
Yes.
He didn't even try to make that. Look how he shot that. He didn't even try to make that.
He didn't really.
He's lost his composure. It's that simple. The Jazz have lost full composure.
He wants to cry.
It's
Look at
too much smoke by the Clippers.
Donovan Mitchell is a first-round performer.
I hate Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell is going to be the next James Harden whenever they start discussing playoff performances here.
I can't believe they compared him to D Wade.
Well, these guys just said he was better than D Wade.
Well, he's not better until he wins a championship, I guess.
Yeah.
He's still like has the potential to be way better, but
Yeah, I can tell you're a football-based podcast.
Backcourt.
With that take, buddy. That was a skip. That was a Skip Bayless.
that's the show. We've seen enough.
Yeah, I just lost $150 fucking dollars.
I will do that.
You shouldn't bet on anything that has to do with Utah.
You should have bet on playoff P. You should have bet on playoff P and Pat B.
Hey,
As our
if Suns
thumbnail,
win the finals, I'm going to that parade.
as our thumbnail says, created by 79045 clothing. Betters bet, shooters shoot. Unfortunately, I didn't hit. I'm pissed, man. Donovan Mitchell, as of right now, the comparisons with Dwayne Wade need to stop because we've only seen performances successfully done by you in the first half. There's no excuse whatsoever because this team is so goddamn talented and just about as healthy as anybody else. Mike Conley does not make that big of an effect on this team, in my opinion. And maybe I'm just a
He's coming off a hamstring injury.
But it doesn't make sense. I don't give a damn. Look what James Harden's doing out there in Brooklyn. The guy can't even jog. He could barely jog. For Mike Conley.
Have you seen the Giannis and Harden beef?
Oh yeah, I mean that's gone back, huh?
That's hilarious. Like I truly, genuinely think like they play the fake thing where it'd be like, I don't like this player, blah 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 blah. I genuinely think James Harden hates Giannis.
And like, Kevin Durant. I don't think Kevin Durant likes him at all either.
I don't think Giannis is a fraud. Giannis is JaVale McGee with a shoe deal.
People hate on Jokic MVP, but what does Giannis do?
Giannis is JaVale McGee with the shoe deal.
Giannis has no bag.
He has one move and it's
Bag at all.
He just uses his height and his length and his speed. He's a one-dimensional player. He'll make one move and just drive. That's just all he is.
Every time. And no one's tall enough to block sometimes. Like, you gotta let it happen or you're gonna get dunked on.
All right, man, that's the show. This speaking out loud. I just fucking lost $150 thanks to Donovan Mitchell not performing better than what he typically does in the first half. Unfortunately, I got the shit into that stick, but shout out to Playoff Pete for coming out and doing his thing with 27 points, 10 for 24. Not the greatest game in the world for a superstar, but he
needed to do that.
Was carried by a man with the last name Man, and he's the only man. He's the man tonight for the LA Clippers, who got him a W, who's going to make their Western Conference appearance against the Phoenix Suns here coming up soon, potentially without CP3, which is going to even the odds there. So you would think that the Clippers could potentially pull the first game win there, the upset out there in Phoenix, because the first game is in Phoenix. So it's going to be interesting to see what we're going to see here with the NBA. The NBA, a lot of haters are starting to hate because a lot of players are getting injured. It's okay. Shut up, watch the TV, and enjoy the beauty of basketball, because every team comes into the playoffs with an injured player or with an injured roster. So let's not make all these excuses for LeBron James or Anthony Davis or Kevin Durant or anybody else. If you're a goddamn superstar, what you do is perform, just like we saw today from Paul George himself. He elevated his team to do something better than what they would typically do, and he got them past this round. So shout out to the LA Clippers.
Let's go, Pepe!
For the Utah Jazz and myself for losing $150. I'm just speaking out loud. Appreciate @1 Cheech4 for coming on the show. Shout out to @79045 Clothing, Easy Sanchez, and my boy, the one and only John Bohr. But this is Renee, man. This is Speaking Out Loud. Appreciate y'all. See ya.